Today, we are going up to Whistler Mountain to find Whistler's gigantic snow walls. This is the highest snow wall I've seen so far. They're 6 times my size.
Our names are Nat and Max, a husband and wife travel duo that absolutely loves discovering new experiences. And for this video, we're heading up north to Whistler, Canada. Whistler is known for its world-class snow-covered mountains that skiers enjoy during winter, and a playground for mountain bikers during summer. But in between during spring, there's a small window of about 2 to 4 weeks where you can spot this unique landscape called the snow walls. And we're on a quest to find them before they melt for the season. It's about a 2-hour drive from Vancouver to Whistler, so we decided to grab some breakfast and head up there a day before we embark on our big adventure.
So we are currently making our way to Whistler, but for breakfast we thought of stopping by at one of the popular bagel shops here in Vancouver.
During our trip to Montreal, we didn't have the time to try some bagels in Montreal. I heard they're very popular. Good thing there's Montreal bagels here in Vancouver.
We're currently driving our way through Whistler and we're currently on the Sea to Sky Highway, and it's looking very rainy, very cloudy. But hopefully, I'm still hoping that we get some sunshine up in Whistler. It was like the heavens were listening while we were vlogging, and it slowly stopped raining as we approached Whistler. Oh wow! I did not expect that. What?
This looks nice with music and everything.
I was really expecting something really old because of the price, and plus like the buildings are kind of old. But this is nice.
Wow. Not bad. Given that this room is better than what we expected, we decided to give you guys a small room tour.
So when we were looking for rooms for the weekend, everything was very expensive, and suddenly this room popped up. So someone might have canceled it, so it just suddenly showed up. But this room was definitely the cheapest that we've seen.
So we are staying here at the Mountainside Hotel Whistler by Executive, and this is their studio room.
And compared to any studio room, right? This is very spacious.
So we have a queen-size bed over here, and a fireplace over there, and right across your bed is the TV area. So this area is pretty standard, but our favorite part is this area. We go up 2 steps, and we are here at the kitchen area. So it's a complete kitchenette with oven, stove, toaster, kettle, full fridge, and a dishwasher.
We also have a dining area, which is really nice, so we can also do some work here. And for the bathroom,
this is the bathroom. So the bathroom is pretty standard. You have all your essentials here, and it's pretty clean.
And overall, we're just super happy with the layout of this room because you get so much space. And plus, you get a lot of natural sunlight coming out of the windows. And I guess one last thing about this room, if you sit over here, is you get a pretty nice view of Whistler Mountain.
You got me shaking, yeah, I feel the fever coming on. Boy, you know you're all I want. Keep saying that I hate it, but it's kind of fun. Watching me come undone. No more games.
Found a nice spot. It's huge.
We always find it super relaxing whenever we're up here in Whistler. It's just, something is about this place. And especially that we got a little bit of a break with all the rain. Everything smells so fresh here in Whistler. And even if the weather is getting a little bit more chilly now, since the sun is coming down, supposedly tomorrow is going to be a fine day, 20 degrees to 25 degrees. So we're pretty excited about that. What's your pizza?
It's good.
Really tried to draw that line. One look from you, I'm praying I could call you mine. Coffee every morning, whiskey every night.
To start off the day, I went for a quick stroll to one of our all-time favorite bakeries in Whistler to grab some breakfast.
As I lay by your side, I know I want you here. I just don't know why. The only way I can survive. Coffee every morning.
Get some breakfast.
And whiskey every night.
I was asleep.
Blow the candle.
Sadly, I couldn't say the same because I'm a little bit of a light sleeper. We kind of opened up the window last night because the air conditioning wasn't working, just to let the cold breeze come in, but there was some noise coming in as well, so that kept me awake for a little bit. Breakfast with the Whistler Mountain Views.
This almond croissant is really good for breakfast.
Even though there's like a lot of options in purebred, we always go with our favorites, almond croissants.
Yep.
Wish we can have breakfast like this every day.
With the mountain views.
The mountain views. Got tickets, so I think we're over there, over the sightseeing line. So there's a huge lineup for the bikes.
Thank you.
Careful!
We have the whole gondola to ourselves.
Oh, there you go. Now it picks up. So in order to see the snow walls here in Whistler, you need a 360 sightseeing ticket, and you're gonna get up to the Whistler Blackcomb Gondola. This isn't actually our first time riding this gondola. We did it a few years ago, but it's just so amazing that we're back here again.
When you go here, it's always a different experience, especially if you go during winter or summertime.
Because in summer, you would see bikers, and winter, you would see snowboarders and skiers, right?
Yeah.
We absolutely love coming up here to Whistler because even though we're not really new, it's not our first time here in Whistler, we always find something new, a new adventure every time we go. Just like this, a peak-to-peak experience to a part of the mountain that we haven't been to. Yeah, there's still snow up here. I think up here in Whistler, you can still ski during summer.
Ski?
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit cold now, and we haven't reached the top yet.
Yeah, so for our attire today, so we just brought a windproof jacket, and I think you have like a
Fleece jacket and another layer of jacket, just in case.
Supposedly it's not going to be too bad up there since it's summer, but just to be safe, just bring some layers if you are going to do this.
So foggy. Suddenly, I don't feel like it's summer.
And plus, the visibility is getting a little bit weaker now.
Oh.
Still winter up here.
Yeah! Yes! We made it!
I think we have a problem.
What's the problem?
We've hit a bit of a snag. Here's kind of the situation. To get up to the snow walls, there's essentially two ways. You can either hike up there, which is around 3.8 kilometers, or you can take the Peak Express, which is a chairlift that can take you up to the mountain, closer to the snow walls.
But unfortunately, it's closed today and it's not going to open.
But don't worry, we refuse to go home without seeing the snow walls. So Max and I are going to be separating. Max is going to be staying in the Roundhouse Lodge because it's going to be a little bit physically challenging for her, while I'm going to hike the 3.8 kilometers.
Good luck!
We're just transferring some supplies right now.
Easy seat.
You're sure you're not coming?
I'm fine.
Okay, wish me luck.
Take care! Bye! I don't know why Nat still insisted on going to the snow walls. There's already like snow walls down here, right? Anyway, we are going to the lodge and I'm going to tour you guys around.
So we didn't really mean for this vlog to be a hiking vlog, but we're gonna have to hike up there. And if you can see, like the snow walls have already started, but that's pretty low. The snow walls that I'm searching for is just a part of it. And it's going to be like 5 times my height. We couldn't really let this video to end without even trying, because 1, we already got the tickets, and 2, we might not even get a second chance because it might be too warm next week and the snow walls would already be gone. One thing I do regret is wearing white shoes coming up here because it's getting slippery and muddy up here.
So we are inside the lodge and it's very spacious. Mountain market here where you can order hot meals. So you notice that there's no people here inside. Everyone is outside because the view is so nice.
It's been a steady 45-degree climb for a few minutes now. That's why I'm taking off some layers. It's getting too warm. So the good news is I have LTE connection over here in Whistler Mountain, which makes sense because it's a commercialized resort. And I was able to check Google Maps. And it turns out that I'm closer than expected, just a little bit more.
Coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now.
There are kind of small little viewpoints that you could be passing by like this, which is kind of nice because you could see where you're coming from. But if you guys are thinking that this hike is hard, don't think about it. I'm just a little bit out of shape, that's why I'm gasping so bad right now. You guys could probably do it.
So behind me is the umbrella sitting area and the view deck. I think it's a bar with glass windows, so you have this nice view. So onto the other side, you can see the peak-to-peak gondola. So the skies are slowly clearing up right now. You can see the surrounding mountains. It looks so beautiful. Look at this view. So when it gets too cold out here, you can go back inside the lodge where it's nice and warm. I wonder how Nat is doing right now.
You guys, I think I finally see it. This is the highest snow wall I've seen so far. I think if I was to measure it, I think it would be like 5 or 6 times my size, which is pretty high. So I chatted with a couple of hikers and it turns out that this area is actually the deepest, or the area that gets the most snow. Even if I was feeling a bit tired, I just continued walking until I realized that it was getting darker. And no, it was not because it was about to rain, but because these huge canyons of snow were already blocking the sun. That's when I knew that I've already made it to the deepest point. So after hiking about an hour, I finally made it to Little Whistler, which is a small lodge located by the chair of Harmony 6. They are saying at this point it's about 2,100 meters of elevation, which I think is probably the highest that I could go as of today, because if I go any further, I'll probably have a hard time coming back. But you can see that there's more up there. The trail continues. And as I was talking to the other hikers, there's more to see up there, but it would take me more than half an hour. So how does something like this happen? It usually happens at the beginning of the sightseeing season when Whistler Blackcomb clears off the roads to the peak chair, leaving gigantic canyons of snow. So I think I took a little too much time taking photos and videos up there. I'm on my way back now though. Hopefully it just takes about half an hour because I don't want to get in trouble. The last gondola going down is around 5:15 and it says it's already 3:40 right now.
So I got super hungry. I bought the food. It's time to eat.
I made it!
He's here! We made it! After 2 hours!
Is it just ours?
Yeah! Here, I saved you some poutine!
Get in my belly.
How was it?
If I forced you to come, you would hate me. Well, at least for me, it was a little challenging because one, I wasn't wearing the proper footwear. The trail was like 45 degrees and then it was really rocky. I almost like tripped maybe 5 times coming down.
Is it cold there?
Surprisingly, it was not really that cold, or maybe because I was just hiking. There was a lot of people doing the hike, so it was really fun. And I can't wait to show you the pictures I've taken. So fun.
It's huge!
So I know this video is about the snow walls here up in Whistler, but since we already have the sightseeing tickets, we just can't pass the chance of riding the peak-to-peak gondola, which is the gondola that takes you from Whistler Mountain to Blackcomb Mountain.